This is a quick tutorial on viewing the lesson plan resources at notlb.com. And this is the resources that we actually have the most of. This is real simple to get to. Go to View Resources, drop down, go to Lesson Plans. This is going to bring up a table of, at this point, 3,902 lesson plans. I'm just going to show you how to navigate this table and use it to sort and find the lesson plans from many of the top websites all over the internet. And so we have it all in one spot, and so it's very handy, and one of the best features of NoTLB is bringing this database to you, the user. Here we have lesson plans, and we have this is the sorting section, and we have alpha, which is alphabetically, newest, rating, and then the top my links. So alpha just does it alphabetically. Newest is which ones have been added most recently. If you've already looked through a bunch, you just want to see, what's been added maybe since the last time I was on here. That's how you can do that. Rating, I'll show you how to do the rating, but it goes by top rating stars over here. And then top my links is that some people may not come back and actually rate the link or the lesson plan, but if it's good enough, or they're wanting to check it out, or they're wanting to add it, then they'll probably add it as a my link and bookmark it. And so the top my links allows you just to see, which one's been used the most. And so at the very top you'd have like something that was my linked, 100 times versus some of the ones that were like 0 or 10 or things like that. And it just goes in order. Okay, so we'll just go back to alpha sorting. Okay, so that's all the sort on the top, and then these are all the filters. This is what knocks out the different lessons. You can do a keyword search of soccer, and you could click apply, and there you go. You've got all the ones that are soccer. You're now down to 31 results instead of 3,902. And then you could, let's go ahead and knock some of that one out, but you can do a combination of any of these. So if you don't want any keyword, as in you kind of know, you're not really sure what you're looking for, but you know that, I teach science, and I teach 5th grade, and you might want to look on either side of those grades, just because those are all dependent on how the person thinks it could be done that way. But even ones can be, 5th grade one can be turned, can work for 3rd grade and so forth. So 5th grade standards is, I would recommend keeping this on any, because it just says in the lesson plan are there standards. But we have a whole section that allows you to have standards, and if you're a registered user, then you can do the my standards. So I'm just going to say any for those. Adaptations are if you have students with special needs. Does the lesson plan include adaptations for that? That could be helpful, but I'm going to say, I'll go ahead and say yes for this one. Internet, does it require internet, which is important. If you don't have enough computers or iPads or something for your students to use in the classroom, you don't want something that requires the internet. But if you can go to a lab, it's okay. So I'm just going to say any for internet. And then file, this is only for registered users if someone has uploaded a file instead of a link to another lesson plan on another website. That's where you would say yes or no, and I'm just going to leave this one as any as well. So click apply, and it's going to find science, grade 5, and ones with adaptations included. So that's only 3, and if you remove the adaptations, you're going to say, that's probably a little too small. So all the science lesson plans, grade 5, 248 of them. And then you can jump back and forth through them by clicking on these pages. You can go to the 7th page one, you can go to the last, things like that. Okay, so let's go back to the very front again, and I'm going to show you what the information on each row is. You'll see that clicking right here, this is the title, but clicking on this will take you to the actual page of it, where it's not quite as pretty looking, but allows you to go ahead and, you can vote here, find out information. You can find a brief description. A lot of times it'll have more information underneath that. Sometimes not. Here's the URL that you can click on and go to it. Here's a place where you can share it. All those different things. Add it as my link. We covered that in another video. You can all do that from this page. But most people will spend time on this table. This table just about has all the information you need. So you have the title. Then you have the subject, which is science. There's no file to upload or download. URL, this is where you'd click to go directly just to the web page itself. So this would take us to the lesson plans page, and this would be the exact lesson plan right here. And then you can just close out that tab, and you're right back where you started. Here's a place so you can rate it. Maybe you did this one and it was good, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a rating of good. And you can also always cancel your vote as well. My link, this is one that was added, but I could also say, we covered that. If you're an anonymous user, you won't see this My Links section, so you won't have to worry about it. And then over here is the share that everybody has. Let's say that I want to share this one on Facebook, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that to share it. It brings up, I say like, try this. You could say more to personalize it for people. Click on share, and boom, you've just shared that resource on Facebook. So that's an easy way to share it with your friends, let them know what's going on. But anyways, that's pretty much how you view a lesson plan, and that's everything.